Hello Cancer and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Cancer, let's see what we have for you. We have the Healing Light, number 8, Spirit. Joyous Fun, number 7, Energy. Let's see what we have for you as an Archangel Michael message. Message for Cancer, thank you. Angel Spirits Guides, message for Cancer. Message for Cancer, we have number 30, Step into the Spotlight. You have a message that the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. Let's see what we have for you, Cancer, for the week. Message for Cancer for the week. Message for Cancer for the week. Thank you, Angel Spirits Guides. What does Cancer need to hear for the week? 3 of Pentacles. 4 of Cups. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, male or female, or the energy of the card. Energy can be go-getting, driven, action-orientated, courageous. 7 of Cups. The Hierophant. 3 of Wands. We have the 6 of Cups. And we have the Ace of Swords. Beneath that, Knight of Swords. The 3 of Pentacles can be about finding a way to make something work. It can be linked with rebuilding, collaboration, teamwork. These people are actually building the foundations of a church, but it's interesting that we've got the Hierophant here about faith as well, because, I mean, this likely feels as well that maybe even rebuilding your faith in somebody is kind of like within this reading as well. Because, again, something is being offered to you here. Somebody's reaching out. It might well be asking you to have faith in them. I just get this energy here of there's a way to go. There may well be a way to go here. It's almost kind of like that sense of this healing is involving rebuilding trust. Wanting to rebuild the foundations of something, and maybe starting on terms that you're comfortable with. This is a kind of like very moderate energy. It's a very methodical energy as well, one step in front of the other, But things are successful if everybody is moving in the right direction, Everyone's working towards a common cause of rebuilding something. And that's what I feel is being offered to you here. 4 of Cups wanting to build bridges, mend fences, rebuild your faith in them. You're not saying yes, you're not saying no, you just need to think about it. Generally, we need to think about the offer that's presented to us. We don't want to shoot from the hip and dismiss something with a 4 of Cups. It is Cancerian energy as well. You're very instinctive here about what's being presented to you here, and you might even have a strong instinctive energy in terms of whether you feel this has potential or not. It's interesting because the 3 of Wands and the Queen of Wands, it can be a double-edged thing with this kind of reading. It can either be feeling a little bit optimistic about how things are moving forward. Maybe you see potential with this person in what they're offering you. Maybe you're open to kind of like proceeding down that path, feeling more hopeful and positive in terms of what's being presented here. Sometimes the 3 of Wands can be that ship has sailed as well. This joyous fun, that can be a bit of a double-edged thing. There can be greater happiness and fulfillment, things to celebrate here, as if you're choosing to heal with a person. But there can be a bit of a kind of undertone with joyous fun of somebody who never took anything seriously, or didn't take the relationship seriously enough, whatever that relationship is. The Six of Cups can be a soul connection. It can be somebody, we can have soul connections with family, friendships, certainly people who we have history with, nostalgia with, also love romance. So however this is being presented to you, it feels like there's an opportunity to, it feels like rebuild the trust in somebody, rebuild a relationship, but I feel it's about trust. I think here, Cancer, again, the Seven of Cups, I feel that you want to believe, that somebody's likely, you have a strong bond with this person and likely history with this person, whether they're in your current aspect or whether they're returning from the past in some way. The same message applies, really. It feels like you kind of want to believe, but you don't want. I just feel coming into this reading that you've been let down. You've been let down by this person. And again, it feels like your faith in this person has been questioned. Maybe the trust was broken in some way. And there is a way to go to rebuild this. That's the energy here. It looks like some kind of conversation. Again, the Knight of Swords is about conversations and communications. Will likely clarify the way forward. If you need more information, if you need to ask those questions, even those awkward questions, even speaking your truth in some way here, Cancer, may well serve you well. Because it just feels like telling it like it is, That might well bring, and having that kind of even a difficult conversation, but a very truthful one, might well bring some kind of clear way forward. Again, the Ace of Swords is an epiphany, a decisive way forward, a new beginning energy. So it feels like the answer comes by maybe having some kind of truthful, clear conversation. Because it's almost kind of like you want to believe, but you don't want your kind of hopes dashed. This is the energy here. It's almost like you don't want to bet on a non-starter, and also kind of like judging from experience, you might have been let down by this person, and it likely is that the trust might have been broken in some way. I think that energy of step into the spotlight, everything's going to become clear. In whether healing can take place or not. There is a potential of that here, but it's going to require faith. Sometimes we just have to hope. That's the energy. Hope, have faith. Let's pull you an angel answer. I think that conversation is going to be very revealing or very informative. And will get you the information that you need and maybe even speaking your truth, setting some kind of even, conditions in terms of how you're moving forward with this as well. This is the pace I'm going. This is how we're going to move forward, if you are choosing to do that. If this was to do with money, career, financial areas here, Cancer, the kind of thread that just dropped in for me was there may well be an opportunity to join some kind of team, collaboration, partnerships, but it feels like that involves returning to this can also be involving compromise and negotiation as well, because something is offered to you, but sometimes we just have to have faith. In terms of whatever's being offered to you here, or you're hoping or having faith that maybe even an offer is coming in. But again, the three of Wands with the Queen of Wands, maybe feeling more hopeful and optimistic in terms of how something might be progressing. Seven of Cups and the Six of Cups is interesting because Six of Cups can have a link to the past in some way, whether it's a person who is influential in bringing something to you, or going back to a place that you used to work, but you were happy. So you're wondering if, again, that would be wondering if something was going to come off. It just feels I'm hopeful that I'm going to get this. This is looking very positive with this person, but I've not got it in the bag yet. Again, those hopes, dreams and wishes are just hanging out there in the ether, but they're not manifested yet. But I feel likely the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Swords, it represents communication, represents a victory, triumph that brings a new path. Could be a decision coming in. So there's almost kind of like this energy of you're hoping that something's going to turn up, or you're hoping that something's going to be manifested. It could be a past connection or place is linked with this, returning there even, or is influential in this. But it feels like then it's coming off. I mean, it's moving. You know, you're moving forward on a brand new path. There is victory here. And that can be involved in healing, whether you've been healing and hoping that this new path is going to come off for you. Might well be healing from a situation that doesn't serve you anymore as well in your current aspect, and you can move in this direction. Health issues could have also played a part. And again, this is a victory in terms of moving on a new path now. Returning to potentially an old place of work, or a person from who you have history with might be influential in bringing this to your door. That's what I have in money, career, financial terms. I just dropped in, so I always say what comes to me. It looks like there's joyous fun. Stepping into the spotlight, everything becomes clear. Let's see what we have for you as an Angel and Ancestors Oracle card. Just one, please. Just one, thank you. We have Lord, take charge with authority. Now, interestingly enough, the Lord can also be, this is Emperor energy. So again, Emperor can be a key decision maker too. But as an energy, take charge with authority. Let's read that out to you. Don't be afraid to take charge or use your voice. Be strong. Sometimes you have to take control in order to be honored. If you feel that your kindness or gifts are being taken for granted, it is time to change that. There is no excuse for bad behavior, and the ancestors are encouraging you to hold your ground and speak your mind in a fierce and loving way. You have the energy and might to overcome dramas or energies that aren't working for your growth, and it's time to take charge before you find yourself in a situation you don't want to be in. You are being encouraged to be the boss instead of being bossed. All right, Cancer. Pretty empowering energy either way. Let's see what we have as a final message for you. Fairy cards. Final message for our lovely Cancerians, thank you. It's interesting, we've got a spotlight here and then we've got light. The Fairy Queen of Light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. The Ace of Swords is light. It's either seeing light on a situation or light being shone in the form of a decision coming in. It's either way, it's a very victorious energy. Because generally we make a decision in truth, you know, or a decision comes into us that can mark a new path. It can be very good in terms of communication too. We have Tree Wisdom. This tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. That's what I have for you, Cancer, for the week. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful week and I will see you next time.